Hello, everybody. This is your Weatherman here with another episode of Animation Throwdown, and this is a Rumble for late April 2021. And I've got my guild S-Mart. We're going up against Guild of Thrones. In the last Rumble, we did not get to face Guild of Thrones. We kept facing the guilds right above them, Big Bad Wolves and Snoo, and some of the guilds below them. But we never got a chance to face up against Guild of Thrones. So this 3 versus 4 matchup, this is good because we finally get to find out who's better, 3 or 4, right? We didn't actually get to figure that out last time, and they ended up 1 rank above us. So, and that's fine. This is what Rumble's all about, to get those matchups out of the way, find out who can knock who out and who can get the better place. So that's why I love Rumble time, and that's why this is going to be a fun matchup against Guild of Thrones. Already 1 match under the belt there, but this is against Gabriel brothers. I've got my Dr. Bobenstein out there, and I'm just following that up with Perfect Husband PCs. My Dr. Bobenstein, he's got the ability to drill through their defenses, and he's got the craze, so I knew that was going to be a strong anchor card. Now here, I don't have, really strong anchor cards. I've got my Hazmat Leela. She's got crazed and burn, so that's a good start, but my options after that are kind of limited. I went with Heavy Metal Haley just to give her some motivate there, but I took some damage on that one. And I've tried to build. This is the first Rumble, so I'm probably going to be messing with my deck as we move throughout the Rumble here. But I tried to build my deck to provide some healing as well as providing some attack, because Rumble scores are all based on the health of your cards. It's not necessarily based on the health of your hero. That might factor in a tiny little bit, but it's really based on the health of your cards. So here with my available options, I went ahead with a Tin Man Bender because he's got some good defense and some payback. So I know he's going to be a solid anchor card. Following that up with some Perfect Husband PCs because they've got the Enlarge and the Hijack if somebody tries to play a crazed card against me. And that one went really well. So that was a good follow-up to a damaged matchup there. Let's see. Coming up next, looks like we're going to have Snowman. My options here are, again, okay. They're not great. Dr. Bobenstein, he is going to punch through that, the defense or the what do you call that? Bodyguard, I guess, the fence icon there of the Stewie's Tricycle. So, and that's a good anchor card. I've got the Perfect Husbands there. But, again, that one worked out okay, but you're trying to keep your card's health up. I didn't really have any healing there. I don't know if it's necessary or not, and so this is what we're kind of going to try to use this match to determine. So I've got VIP Linda. She's got some hijack, but she's also a non-BGE card. She's got bodyguard or she's got the brick protection there. So decided to go with Dr. Bobenstein because he can drill through that brick. He's got that attribute there. I'm sure it's called something more formal than drill, but whatever. Following that up with Hazmat Leela to get the burn in there. Again, my cards took some damage here. Dr. Bobenstein was able to win, but not a perfect score. And getting 1,000 against a top 5 guild is probably not super realistic. But every time I play, I want to get 1,000, and it's that's the strategy of the game to me, is to figure out how to get a perfect score if it's possible. I mean, obviously you want to win first. So in this case, I've got my Perfect Husbands out, and now I've got my sub sub club Haley there to provide some healing, but those nun Peggies are pretty strong. They've got the bomb attribute, and they're keeping themselves healthy with leech. So my perfect husbands are taking a lot of damage, and I'm not even going to bother filling in that hole there because taking hero damage, I don't even think it matters, to be honest. I don't know for sure, but it's not going to kill me. So I'm just going to build up some of my offense to try to, break through this nun Peggy wall here. I could have ended it on the last turn, but I felt like my card's health was too low, and I wanted to get the perfect husband's health up there a little bit with another run of Haley. And, I got a 95. I don't know. But, again, it shows you my hero took some damage there, and I wasn't really penalized that much for it. I don't know what the, outside of losing, if your hero's health goes down to 0, I don't know what the penalty is for your hero taking damage, but it seems to be very minimal. Your card's health taking damage, however, you seem to get heavily penalized for that. So if you've got a card with really low health, it's almost better for it to get knocked out than for you to keep it and win, to be honest. But that's hard to plan for. At any rate, I've been losing 5 points here and there, and I'll be able to look back here and probably find some better ways. But here some ways to save points. But here I was left with a Jimmy card, and he's supposed to be support only for healing, and I had to lead off with him, and that's not really ideal. I mean, with Magician Jimmy Jr. and the Good Boy Witch Snot, they've both got hijack, so it's going to keep those Dr. Bobensteins in check, especially since they're just CM1. It's not like they're going to beat me, but again, they're going to chip away at health, and they've both got leech. So the Snot has the crazed that Dr. Bobenstein can't do anything about. So the Good Boy Witch Snot was able to take over there and win that match for me. But again, I'm going to have to reevaluate those healing cards. I don't know if they're hurting or helping. I haven't really seen the benefit yet, as we saw with that one match when I had a bunch of perfect husbands lined up. The Haley healing just wasn't able to keep up with all the bombs from the nun Peggy. So I'm leaning towards next match, just maybe getting rid of those healing cards and focusing on just more offense, maybe just more pure offense. If I can blow through their cards, blow through the defense quicker, obviously I don't have to worry about as much damage. But this is some of the micro tactics that go on in between there. So I had a pretty good showing. Going to end up with like a 970 something, which isn't bad. Not perfect. Some of my guildmates have already scored higher. At least one person from Guild of Thrones has already scored higher, but we're off to a good start. I think it's going to be close, but it looks like we are trending to beat Guild of Thrones, but we'll see how it goes. It is early on. And again, thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave comments. I love to hear from you, and thanks for joining in, and we'll see you next time. This is your Weatherman signing off.